Hey everyone, I'm Troy, your AI tech guide here at Troy's Tech Corner. Today we're doing a full beginner-friendly deep dive into the main parts of a computer and how they all work together. If you've ever wanted to build your first computer, upgrade one, or just understand what's inside the machine you use every day, this video is for you. Let's start with the big picture. A computer is a system made up of multiple parts that all depend on each other. No single component works alone. Every part has a specific role, and together they turn your clicks and commands into real results. First, let's talk about the motherboard. The motherboard is the foundation of the entire computer. It's the main circuit board that everything else plugs into. The CPU, GPU, RAM, storage, and even the power supply all connect through the motherboard. You can think of it like the body's nervous system or a city's road network. It doesn't do the thinking itself, but it allows every part to communicate and work together. Next is the CPU, or Central Processing Unit. The CPU is the brain of the computer. It handles instructions, logic, calculations, and decision-making. When you open a program, click a button, or load a website, the CPU figures out what needs to happen next and sends instructions to the other parts. A faster or more powerful CPU helps your computer feel more responsive, especially when multitasking or running demanding programs. Now let's talk about RAM. RAM stands for Random Access Memory, and it's your computer's short-term memory. RAM holds the information your computer is actively using right now, like open apps, browser tabs, and running programs. The more RAM you have, the more things your computer can keep open at once without slowing down. When RAM fills up, your computer has to work harder, which is why systems with low RAM often feel sluggish. Next is storage. Storage is your computer's long-term memory. This is where your operating system, apps, files, photos, and videos are saved, even when the computer is turned off. There are two main types of storage, HDDs and SSDs. HDDs use spinning disks and are slower. SSDs use memory chips with no moving parts and are much faster. An SSD can dramatically improve how fast your computer boots up and loads programs. Now let's talk about the GPU, or Graphics Processing Unit. The GPU handles everything you see on your screen: visuals, images, videos, animations, and games. If you're gaming, editing videos, or doing graphic design, the GPU plays a major role in performance. Even basic computers use a GPU, sometimes built into the CPU, to display visuals smoothly. Next is the cooling system. When a computer works, it produces heat. Too much heat can slow performance and shorten the lifespan of components. Cooling systems, like fans or liquid cooling, move heat away from the CPU and GPU to keep everything running safely. Good cooling helps your computer stay fast, stable, and reliable, especially under heavy workloads. Now let's talk about power. The Power Supply Unit, or PSU, provides electricity to every component in your computer. It converts power from your wall outlet into the correct voltage your parts need. A good power supply keeps everything running safely and consistently. Without enough power or with unstable power, a computer can crash or fail to start. So how does it all work together? Here's a simple breakdown. You click something on your computer. The CPU processes the instruction. The motherboard routes information between components. RAM holds the data being used. Storage provides files when needed. The GPU creates the visuals. The cooling system keeps temperatures safe. And the power supply keeps everything running. When you're building your first computer, balance matters. A powerful CPU needs enough RAM. A strong GPU needs good cooling and power. Fast storage helps everything load quicker, and the motherboard ties it all together. Understanding how these parts work together helps you make smarter choices, avoid overspending, and build a computer that fits your needs, whether that's work, school, gaming, or content creation. Thank you for watching. If this helped you understand computers better, share it with someone who might benefit. Drop your questions in the comments and follow Troy's Tech Corner for more simple, beginner-friendly tech breakdowns.